Hello guys, welcome to Classical Squasher channel, and today I'm going to talk about some specific vaccines like the influenza vaccine and the HPV vaccine. The reason I'm talking about these subjects is because I'm going to get a flu vaccine soon, and so I thought that it might be useful to tell people about the wrongs and the goods of vaccine and also the misconceptions of it too. And it's also the same with HPV vaccine. And also, for the first time, HPV vaccine is going to make its first debut in Mongolia. So I decided it would be like a really good time to make a video about it. So let's talk about the flu vaccine first. And for to take influenza shots, you have to be over 6 months to get a shot because like lower than that, like lower moms can't take it. Like I mean by like 6 month baby by the way, and lower than that cannot get any kind of flu shots because I just think it's like dangerous for them. And if you're especially like above 65 years old, then you absolutely need flu shots every year because it's like very important, and especially at that years you are very weak, your immune system is basically bye bye, like dead. And we all know that vaccines like very needed at this time of moment because if we keep getting sick, it's not like we're strengthening our immune system. Instead, we're just killing it. We're just weakening it. So putting some vaccine is pretty good. So even if you get like some flu or some illnesses, you will like your immune system will be much better. Like it won't get harmed 100%. It'll be only harmed like 10 to 20%, I think. And some of the flu vaccine, side effects are drowsiness and tiredness, and also, the sore spots around the arms, like the spot that you got the vaccine feels sore, mild fever along with some nausea, but the nausea part is like very few, so don't worry about it. It won't probably happen to you. But if you're allergic to any of those substances in the flu shots, then you have to be very careful. And there are like two types of flu shots. One of them is egg-based vaccine, and the other one is recombinant-based shots. So apparently, the egg-based shots are made of egg-like structure and also has eggs proteins. At least that's what I understood from researching. So if I'm wrong, I'm sorry for any kind of wrong fact that it is here. And recombinant vaccine is like a vaccine produced through recombinant DNA technology. And this process apparently involves inserting DNA, as it says here, encoding the antigen that stimulates an immune response. Wow, this is like a really great one. I think, for some reason, I think the egg shot is like kind of weaker than the recombinant one. And guys, this is just my opinion, so don't attack me for it. And this is my say it again, this is my personal opinion. So, well, if you want to take the egg-based shots, then that's fine. That's your choice. Yeah. And about those misconceptions about flu shots for making people sick and such, these are very wrong. And it's actually quite the opposite. And those misconceptions are just rumors that, anti-vaccine people make. That, those are rumors. Those are false. And also, I found out that there's like three types of vaccines that you could like get as a flu shot. So you can just choose from it, like read your things carefully and choose from it. After all, like I think it's really cool that you could like choose from it, and it's like almost my first time. Well, not really first time. It's just that I didn't get any kind of vaccine or flu shot or anything of that for a really long time. So I think it's really cool that you could choose from it. Now I'm going to talk about HPV vaccine. For those who don't know, HPV is an STD, sexually transmitted disease, and it is transmitted by doing the birds and the bees. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And apparently, it's a very common STD, and usually it's harmless. It just goes away. It doesn't do lots of harm, but in some cases, it makes you have cancer, cervical cancer to be exact. And very sad thing is that there is no actual cure for cervical cancer. And so we have to use this vaccine to not to get HPV and not get cancer. You see, getting HPV vaccine isn't just for HPV itself. It also helps you not to get some cancers such as mouth cancer and such. It protects you from it. Like the percent goes really low. So it would be probably good for you to do it. So from some sources I read that HPV shots are usually two. Like let's say you got the first shot and then the next shot after 6 to 12 months. But other sources said that it was only one shot. So it might depend on which or what area it may be. So be wary of that. And side effects of the HPV vaccine is actually pretty mild in my opinion. And those misconceptions of making women depressed and stuff, it's actually false. It's just like a rumor spreading around. And the actual side effects are being tired and drowsy and having a little bit anxiety spiking, but it's only for a very short period. And also kind of being confused. And also, of course, the famous sore shots, a little bit of fever and nausea. I think those symptoms aren't really serious, so I think it's going to be fine. And thank you for watching my video. And also, if I hope that I put a lot of factually correct information here. So if I ever did something wrong, please let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching my videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to share. Goodbye, guys.